Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Before I went out, I'm going out a little late today. So before I ran out, I just wanted to do a video. I wanted to come down here yesterday, but I got home a little late. Y'all, I have been missing the gym for like a week and some change, and I know my body just doesn't feel right. All those years working out since high school, and you go through phases, and my body was like, get yourself together. So I really have got to focus on creating a schedule and making the gym a non-negotiable. Eating could be a negotiable. Going to the gym should not be. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, in case y'all noticed, I am recording somewhere different in my house. So my kids are home. Um, and my setup is in my living room normally, and I have to move a chair and put like my little recording table down. And so I didn't want them to have to leave the living room one day. So I just came down into our back room. Like when you walk into our house, you can either go upstairs or we have a hallway, which leads into a back room, which could be like a bedroom because it has a full bathroom, closet. Right now we use it for partial Corey's office, partial studio when he's got a big Corey when he's got to rehearse a song, play a song, learn a song or something. Partial man cave, partial when people come over, they can have their own area down here with a shower. It even has its own entrance. You can't see the door, but anyway. So for right now, I'm just setting up here, but I need to bring my ring cam because a ring light because that's why the lighting is a little off. But anyway, let's get into the things. First up, let's get into Miss Tamar. Tamar said, Tamar got a man at home, several homes. Let's see what Miss Tamar has to say, y'all. She came down to let us know something. Somebody said Tamar was just crashing out over a white man, and now she down here. Well, y'all will see. Hold on. I don't want it to start playing first, but I think it's gonna have to. So we'll just start from the beginning. Hold on. Child, not reactions. Come on. No, I'm not crazy. I know how to work this. There we go. All right.
Truck, which I love,
I
which I'm
started
sure
over.
I have so many homes, y'all. Like, we just have so much real estate. Like, imagine that being homeless and having homes. Um, he actually just bought me a new one.
Her man bought her new
um,
home.
so I'm in. I said to say about my Bentley. I said to say because I'm in my baby's truck, which I love, which I'm sure he's tired of me driving. Is he has his own Bentley. He doesn't have to mess up mine. He has a Cullinan too, so I don't even know who that person. That's what I'm saying. Y'all listening to the wrong people. We got like 10 cars. Relax. Anyway, I just came to tell you I'm going to the studio, and I will tune back in with y'all when I get to the studio because I'm really excited. So I love you guys. I'm here for my Tay Martian friends only, and yeah, I will see y'all soon. And oh, I will see you on Friday in Savannah with SWV and Key Sweat. And I will see you in Charlotte. Together, we have so many homes, y'all. Like, we just have so much real estate. Like, imagine that being homeless and having homes.
So as you can see, the title says this is from It's on Site on Threads. Hashtag Tamar Braxton says her new bae has her living the life of luxury with multiple homes and cars at her leisure. Y'all remember when she was with the um, Colonial Sanders? I always say that name. That one word always gets me. And she said she was living like a nomad in her car. So Tamar is letting us know, honey, she leveled up. Somebody said, I think I know who the man is. Who is it? Who said that? D's underscore mom underscore MPA. Who's the man? I want to know. But y'all, Tamar's letting us know, honey. She has multiple cars. They have real estate, Bentleys. He has a Cullen. So Tamar got a man at home, y'all. Let's just hope that she don't come down to the internet 3 weeks from now crashing out over this man that she married in 2 days. She didn't marry him. I'm just saying. We know how fast she married JR. So God bless. God bless you on your journey. Go with God, Tamar. See, I do want the best for Tamar. I want her to be mentally in a good place, healed. The healing that she talks about a lot because I like Tamar. I really do. I just hope that she is in a good space. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Mr. Jay-Z, honey. So Mr. Jay-Z's attorney called people to the round table. This is according to Yahoo News. Jay-Z's attorney distances rapper from Sean Diddy Combs. Everything that's happened since he was named in an R lawsuit. Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, told reporters that the rap mogul is upset about the allegations. So it gives a timeline. So what he did was he called, let me just go into it. The rap mogul's attorney, who previously represented Alec Baldwin in his manslaughter case. Y'all remember that when the pow pow went off on set. So the attorney held a press conference briefing on December 16th with hand-picked reporters as the Roc Nation Nation's headquarters in New York City. Spiro told reporters there that Carter did not R a child and presented a slideshow that he said showed alleged holes in Carter's accuser's story, according to Us Weekly, one of the outlets in attendance. So Us Weekly was there. So he handpicked reporters to be there. Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro. And Us Weekly was one of the news outlets that were there. An amended civil lawsuit filed in the Southern District of New York on December 8th alleges that Carter R-ed a 13-year-old girl alongside Diddy at a 2000 MTV VMAs after party. Both Carter and Claims have denied the allegations. At this round table, Jay-Z's attorney also distanced his client from Combs. Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs, the lawyer said, according to Us Weekly. They know each other professionally for a number of years. Just like in all professions, people know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. I mean, look, I can see that. I don't think I've ever heard of Puff Diddy / Diddy being good friends with Jay-Z. I mean, there's always a chance they could have been and we just didn't see it. But like we knew that Jay-Z and Kanye were good friends at one point. You know what I mean? We knew that, but I never heard of Sean Diddy Combs Diddy and Jay-Z being good friends. It wasn't unusual to see them together because just like his lawyer said, they are both in the industry and all of that. It is interesting that the lawyer decided to do a roundtable and said, listen, I'm letting y'all know they ain't close. They're not friends, ain't never been friends. They're in the same profession. That's what you do. You have professional relationships. These are not friendships. They are making sure that they distance themselves as far away as they can. I just wanted to see, because they gave a timeline of events. So the December 13th, well, so let's go through the timeline real quick for anybody who doesn't know. So it looks like Jay-Z, okay, we're going to go through the very beginning of the events because now people are getting on Attorney Busby too. Diddy's lawyers have said that Attorney Busby is doing a money grab. Busby is the one who's representing the woman who has these allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy. And he's also representing, I believe, 120 clients that said they had been affected by Diddy's 60 men and 60 women. So let's go through the timeline for this particular case. So on October 20th, a civil lawsuit was filed by Jane Doe against Combs, alleging that he and another male celebrity identified as Celebrity A R-ed her when she was 13, while an unidentified female celebrity, Celebrity B, watched. So that was October 20th. November 18th, an anonymous celebrity filed a lawsuit against Texas attorney Tony Busby, who is representing numerous people claiming to be victims of Combs, including Jane Doe, the one who filed this lawsuit against Diddy and Combs. They are in this November 18th lawsuit that was filed by the anonymous celebrity. They accuse Busby of an extortion plot meant to destroy his reputation. So we got that October 20th. The Jane Doe comes out with a lawsuit naming Diddy, but not the two other celebrities. November 18th, almost a month later, an anonymous celebrity comes out and files a suit against Busby anonymously and says that Busby is basically trying to extort him and trying to destroy his reputation. December 8th, Jane Doe's lawsuit was refiled and publicly identified Jay-Z as Celebrity A. Jay-Z denied the accusations, calling them heinous and idiotic on the Roc Nation account. A day later, December 9th, Jay-Z's attorney Spiro filed to dismiss the case or identify Doe. In court documents, he wrote, "For the avoidance of doubt, Mr. Carter is entirely innocent. This is a shakedown." December 13th, Jane Doe gave an interview to NBC News detailing her allegations. Wait a minute, child, my little mouse went fast. So December 13th, Jane Doe does an interview. There's some pieces that aren't quite aligning, according to NBC News. December 14th, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said the allegations against Jay-Z won't impact the league's relationship with him or the mogul's involvement in the Super Bowl halftime show. Because remember, Jay-Z is partnered with NFL. A lot of people were wondering, is the NFL going to back away from him, just even due just to the allegations, because they don't want to be associated with that. However, the NFL commissioner said his relationship won't impact, this allegation won't impact Jay-Z and the NFL's relationship. December 16th, Jay-Z's attorney Spiro invited members of the press to a roundtable at the Roc Nation New York City headquarters and gave a presentation with slides detailing alleged holes in the accuser's story. They're not playing. So he said it's obvious to everybody that Mr. Carter did not do this. Obviously, Jay-Z did not R a child. But what I want to do today is just sort of walk you through some of this so that you can see the truth and you can see what happened yourselves. He said that Doe's lawsuit is starting to unravel and the truth is coming out. He also promised dozens and dozens of people will come forward to say there was no party in this White House, because the accuser said that she was taken back to a White House. She described the white, and she described it. So he's saying dozens of people are going to come forward and say there was no party. His lawyer also told reporters that Carter is upset about the allegations. He's upset that somebody would be allowed to do this, would make a mockery of the system like this. He's upset that this distracts and dissuades real victims from coming forward. He's upset that his kids and his family have to deal with this. He's upset, and he should be upset. Child, listen, this is a lot. I'm going to say this. If it were me, and I didn't do something, I would be vigorously defending my name too. This is a serious, serious, serious accusation. And it looks like Jay-Z and his attorneys aren't letting up. They're just not going to let the inconsistencies that we see, like they're just not letting the case, I guess, kind of draw out itself. They're like, no, we have meetings. We doing our own roundtables with slideshows and all of that. So we will continue to follow this story. I guess Jay-Z is not letting up. I said initially when this lawsuit was filed that I wonder if other people are going to come out and have statements against Jay-Z. Like, well, this happened to me. This happened to me. We know that the woman that he allegedly had an affair with for 9 years while she was with Nas, she came out. We discussed that, last week? Yeah, we discussed that last week. She came out. It seems to me like she believes the accusation. She did base it on some rap lyrics that he had, but it is messy. We thought 2024 was a lot, girl, with the exposés and all that. I think 2025 is about to be even bigger. People are like, I'm coming out, I'm speaking out, and I don't care. So we shall see. We'll continue to follow the story. Next up, let's get into Meg Thee Stallion. So this is according to the New York Post. Megan Thee Stallion seeks restraining order against rapper who's in prison for pow-powing her. No signs of stopping. Meg Thee Stallion asked the court on Tuesday to issue a restraining order against Tory Lanez, who she says is harassing her from prison through surrogates as he serves a 10-year sentence for papaling her in the feet. The petition filed by the hip hop star in Los Angeles Superior Court asked the judge to prevent the Canadian rapper Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson, from using third parties to continue the same online harassment of Megan, whose legal name is Megan Pete, that he engaged in and encouraged before his imprisonment. Even now, while behind bars, Mr. Peterson shows no signs of stopping, the petition says. Despite being sentenced to 10 years in prison for powwowing Miss Pete, Mr. Peterson continues to subject her to repeated trauma and re-victimization. The petition says prison call logs from Lanez at the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi show that he is coordinating attacks on Megan's credibility. Wow. An email seeking comment from Lanez's lawyers was not immediately returned. A court hearing on the order is scheduled for January the 9th. The following says bloggers acting on Tory Lanez's behalf continue to cast doubt on her allegations, making false claims, including that the POW and bullet fragments in the case are missing. The petition says the protective order issued to prevent the previous harassment is no longer in effect, which it calls a loophole and flaw in the criminal justice system. In December 2022, one second here, Lanez was convicted of 3 felonies: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. A judge rejected a motion for a new trial from Lanez's lawyers, who are appealing his conviction. In August of last year, he received a 10-year sentence, bringing what seemed to be a conclusion to a 3-year legal and cultural saga that saw 2 careers and lives thrown into turmoil. The petition says that one blogger, in particular Elizabeth Milagro Cooper, whom Megan is suing in a separate lawsuit, is acting as Lanez's puppet and mouthpiece. She alleges that Cooper is spreading falsehoods on social media and on YouTube, saying in one video posted to X, "Can you even prove she was powed?" and calling her a professional victim in another post. Cooper's attorney, Michael Pantier, declined comment on the California petition and said in an email that their forthcoming response to the separate federal lawsuit against her will speak for itself. A previous motion to dismiss Megan's lawsuit said it makes dubious legal claims and irrelevant and impertinent allegations. So she filed a restraining order because it says that she is being harassed. I just wanted to look up one more thing because I thought there was a little bit more information. Let's see. So it's now this is from Variety. First of all, it's a 194-page document. Lawyers for the rapper Megan Pete described Tory Lanez, aka Daystar Peterson, as a violent and dangerous criminal with an established pattern of behavior, demonstrating the reasons this civil harassment restraining order is necessary to protect Miss Pete and her well-being. They claim that from prison, Lanez continues to terrorize Miss Pete, and she lacks any protection against his attacks due to a protective order that was only in effect from 2020 through 2023. Megan's legal counsel claims that she is left without protection at a time where she needs it most. Without the restraining order, she is worried that she will not have protection when Lanez is released from prison, causing her emotional distress and making her feel fearful for her life. Then it goes into the document accusing third-party bloggers of acting on his behalf. She says, "I really thought that once he got sentenced and once he went off to jail, I was going to be a new woman, and I thought I was going to be great. And I could just go be the Meg Thee Stallion I always wanted to be," she said in the doc. "No, I still every day have to deal with people mad at me because I said what happened to me." Child, this is a lot. I mean, I get it. Now, if she's being harassed with him being in jail, that's just, it's like I could get it. It's like she wants to move on, but I mean, hey, we're all still talking about it. He's still filing an appeal, so it is going to be brought up. But I just hope for her sake that she gets some peace of mind and that she's finally able to move on from this. So guess what? I hope they grant her the restraining order. Y'all, I'm about to go get out in these streets. Pray my strength. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Meg Thee Stallion and her filing for a restraining order? Do you think she should be granted one? Or do you think she should just try to forget about him and move on? Let me know what y'all think about Jay-Z and his lawyer distancing himself from Diddy. Do you think that this is just a public display to make people think he has absolutely no association with Diddy other than work? Or do you think that they really don't have that type of relationship? And y'all let me know what y'all think about Tamar and her man's, honey. He done bought her cars and homes and houses. Okay. And she on her way to the studio. I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.